Okay, what
Terry,
about the people
are you
that
for
are?
America? But our culture, the black culture, is not
Mhm.
that great.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Genetics. You're like, what the hell I mean by genetics? We can change everything black. If you demonize black men, guess what?
What?
Black men become the hunted.
How you
Oh,
doing?
what's going on, brother? How you feeling? How
All
you
right.
feeling?
You know, I feel a little okay. Yesterday I felt about the same. A little hazy there. But what did I strike a chord with you? Did I strike a chord with anything? What do you want to talk about?
Oh man, we can talk about everything. You ought to know. I'm trying to find out where am I missing?
What
Where am I missing it at? And what I mean by where am I missing
you
it
want that
at
border wide
is
open? You want more Hispanics
no,
in
no,
here?
no, 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 no. I mean, border is not just Mexico. Don't forget,
I didn't say
Canada has
Mexico.
a
I said
border too.
Hispanic. I
You
didn't.
know, Canada has a border too, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and
Also,
I'm gonna tell you this:
they're
more
flying in through there.
Somalians are coming from the Canadian
Yes.
borderline
Oh, well,
from
not only that,
basically.
listen, we
It,
got Indians coming here from India. I mean, not India. I mean, India. Yeah, India, the country India. We
yeah,
got,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. We got
Majority of them are
Chinese
coming
coming in.
through
We got
the
Chinese coming
Patels,
in everywhere.
and yeah, no, they're coming from the Canadian border.
Yes.
Your Indians and stuff because it's more money, and they have family there, and all they do is just migrate south.
But you know what's so smart about
And
this now? You know what's so smart about this move with ICE agents at the airport? They can start staying
I'm
there.
listening.
They can start actually staying at the airport and just start picking up people from the international airport. And it's different. You got
Yeah, but majority of people are travelers. So
if they're
so in
flying
essence,
in, someone might be
what
flying
you're going to
out.
do is what's going on now. You're going to stop commerce
Stop
and
commerce.
think yes,
We're gonna make
because
a
majority of
oh
your
Terry.
travelers. Okay, what
Terry,
about the
are
people
you for America?
that are stopped through? But go ahead, I'm listening.
Terry,
I'm listening.
are you for America?
Born and raised. My matter of fact,
No,
my
no, no,
first
no, no.
cousin,
That's not
and
what
I
I
don't like
asked
talking
you.
about it, but he died in the Iraq War.
Are
He
you
has a purple heart. He has a purple heart.
are you
He
America
died.
first? Are you truly America first?
We are not illegal and undocumented because guess what? This land was stolen land, and we were brought here to work for nothing, and then we were 3/5 human beings. You know, we just became civil. We just became human beings in 1964, 1965. Let that sink in. You were not. You were not equal. No one was equal. Indians weren't equal. No one of a different race were human beings. They had to bring a court to say those people are just as equal to you. But we always want to exacerbate and demonize a people who we want to get rid of instead of saying, you know what? They're not bothering you. Immigrants are not bothering you. They sure the hell ain't bothering me. Nobody's bothering anyone but the people who are looking at people and measuring their pocketbooks to a person who's doing what they supposed to do. They ain't doing what they supposed to do, but they want to measure their pocketbooks to a person who ain't doing. And that ain't fair. No, it's not America because again, we're not Americans anymore. We are selfish. And we don't believe in saving other people. We only believe in saving ourselves or saving what looks like us or what think like us. Let me tell you about defunding the police. I used to be a police officer.
Okay.
Defunding the police means, only thing I'm going to tell you what defund, taking out the military capacity. Now it's more of a de-escalating policies. They're not using tanks, military equipment. That's what defunding police officers. That's what they're saying. Defunding police. They're not saying, "Oh, take police officers." They're not doing that.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about. Defunding police is not saying we're going to take police officers off the streets. No, I'm going to tell you another thing. My son is a detective right now, and he believes in defunding the police officer. He is basically a trainer. He was a trainer. Then he went to become a detective. But he feels the same way. We need to be more hands-on and we need to board because when a person calls the police officers, guess what? They got a problem. Let's evaluate and let's find out what the problem is instead of always got to pull a gun out and all of a sudden it's on the news. Instead of a whole lot of this stuff that these shootings could have been de-escalated. A lot of them could have been de-escalated. But you put people in neighborhoods who are not aligned with that neighborhood.
Okay.
So they
listen,
have
hold on,
intrinsic biases toward the people who they're policing. Go ahead.
Let's narrow this down. Who are the people you're referring to that they have in these neighborhoods? In these neighborhoods?
No.
You said there are people in these neighborhoods. What type of police officers are patrolling these neighborhoods?
They have police officers who've never ever interacted with black people in their life, or Hispanic, or anybody, or Oriental, or anything like that. They literally have training.
So what nationality?
And you can basically get a stipend if you learn other languages.
So you're saying white people,
and you will move up.
You're saying white people? You're saying white police officers?
Okay, can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
How many black police officer shootings have you seen or heard of?
I don't think it's that. Just be honest. It's not that.
That's my point.
It's not that many.
A black officer can go into any neighborhood and they can facilitate. But guess what? You have white officers who never interacted with black people. They have a stereotype. The stereotype comes in. The biasness come in. Not racism. Please get racism out of it. The stereotype, the bias, the mindset. Hey, you know what? I know this what these people are. I looked at it on TV. I looked at it on movies. But these people have lives. You can't look at a person through your lens from a TV show and say that's how they are. Because I hear it all the time. And my son, when he was a trainer, he heard it all the time. He said, no. This is real life. Get that out your mind. Have an open mind, because those people need our help. They're not. Please take your biasness out. Take your prejudice out. Because you're prejudging a situation. Prejudge. You already made a judgment on who you're dealing with. Take that out. And de-escalate the situation, because those people have problems. Major problems. Because you know why? They wouldn't have called you. Because if they don't call you, you will deal with it later. And it'll be a body bag. Or detectives will come out and find out what's going on in the scenario. And the first thing the police officer said, why did you just call us?
Listen. You maybe you're touching on a nerve on something here. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. But this
it's very true.
Come on. Let me talk.
My son is living it now.
Let me talk. Listen, I'm not saying what your son, what he feels and what he sees is not false. I've never been there. I'm just taking your words.
I have. I've been there.
Yeah, you've been there as well. Yeah, but let me finish. Okay, so this is my thought process, and Terry, and I'm saying this in a nice way. I'm not trying to be like that guy named Peterson who's highly, he's charged up stuff really high. But our culture, the black culture, is not that great. I see crime. I hear it in the music. I know the black culture, and I see it, and I know it. We K each other at a record number. Am I right or wrong when I say that?
Wrong.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because guess what? Crime is based on the closest vicinity of who the person you're dealing with. It's white on white crimes. It's Hispanic on Hispanic. There's Oriental on Oriental. Everybody, but the black is exacerbated. Why is black people exacerbated? And I'll tell you one reason why.
Why?
You ready for this? Genetics. You're like, what the hell I mean by genetics? We can change everything black.
Genetics?
Genetics.
Oh my gosh!
No.
I
really want you to think about it. I really want you to think about it.
Oh my gosh, Terry! Now listen, Terry.
Genetics. I'm going to tell you why.
I want to set this up first. I want to set this up. Terry, let me set it up. Terry, let me set this up.
A whole white neighborhood black.
I knew you were going there. You
already know where I was going.
Listen.
And so guess what? Who is genetically inferior? And I'm not being stereotypical about this, and I'm not being racist about it. White people can only make white people. That's only if those are only people they can make. They can't make no other race. Black people can make any color in this spectrum.
Okay.
We have albinos. Albinos are pretty close to white than I know.
Okay. Let's put this. Terry. Okay, Terry. I want to make sure we home in. We don't jump too hard at the same time. Now, listen, Terry.
Nah, we ain't gonna jump hard.
Okay, I asked you a question. I said, you know what? Our culture, the black culture, is not a great example of what's going on. Hold on a second. I got a phone call. Please hold on. On. Hey, Demetrius, I'll call you right back. I promise you, I'll call you right back. Okay, you'll be.
Oh, come on, man! Let me in, man. This dude is delusional, man.
Okay.
He sounds crazy.
Okay, I'll give him one more minute.
Tell him this. Can he walk up to any of them and speak English to them? They don't even speak English. Yeah. They ain't immigrants. They're illegal.
Yes. Okay. All right. Give me 2 minutes.
Please. He can't even have a conversation with them and trying to defend people. He can't even communicate with them.
I know. He's crazy. That's a very good point. He
lost his mind.
Okay. It was a guy that was a little heated on the side of this. You brought in genetics.
Yes.
And hold on. Let me talk. Let me talk now. It's not. You tell me that it's genetics that cause us to do crime at a high rate. You talking about it's genetics that do this?
No.
Because you brought in genetics. Hold on a second. Let me finish. I know.
My point of it is if you erase the dominant, the recessive does what?
I see what you're saying.
So my whole deal is if you demonize black men, guess what?
What?
Black men become the hunted. Who you think
so they hunting us?
Get arrested at a higher rate just for walking down the street? You've heard of Central Park 5?
Yeah.
They didn't even do anything. But they were all arrested. Hold on. They were basically coerced into a confession because the police officer lied to them, told them, "Oh, we'll let you go home, but you got to confess." They kept them over 24 hours. You're supposed to, basically, the first hour, you're supposed to contact the parents and let them know where they are.
Oh, because they were
kids.
They
never did that.
Because they were kids.
They coerced a confession.
Terry.
Go ahead.
Terry, I want to. We're jumping around stories. I want to home in on something.
No.
Really,
Okay.
You give me an example. You give me an example here.
Let's go back to genetics.
Terry.
You ready to go back to genetics? See what ended up happening. And I don't care if that guy is pissed off because he know I'm telling the truth. See, sometimes when people get mad, they're telling the truth.
Okay.
White people cannot make black people, but black people can make white people. Tell him that. And he kiss my ass because I'm telling the truth. And they don't like the truth. That's the point. See, Trump people like to be lied to, and they're okay with listening to lies. Hold on. That's a prime example. When Biden was in office and when gas was up, oh, hell no. Biden, when groceries were up, oh, hell no. Now groceries are even higher than Trump. Well, we just going to have to deal with just a little inconvenience. Where's the upset? Why you ain't mad about that?
Okay, all right.
You ain't mad because you've accepted.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I got another caller. Hold on a second, please. Okay, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
But again, if somebody wanted to debate me, they want to call, and you can patch them in, let them get destroyed.